Whew. Hello. Okay. Little coffee with Coach. Hopefully you guys had a good morning workout. I feel like I slurp very aggressively whenever I drink on a microphone, so I apologize. I don't feel like maybe I got to bring in Jillian on this one. I normally don't feel like I drink like that, but every time the last 2 times I said hello, coffee with Max has been like, so that's just the way I guess it's going to go down for now. So today's question, Ask Coach Max, was an interesting one. I saw it on here a while ago, and I was getting asked it quite a bit, and I just feel like maybe because of my injury or what it was, but I was getting peppered a little bit in regards to inflammation. Also, too, because I have been very heavy set in the past, so and somewhat now. So the question was, how can I reduce inflammation? How can I reduce inflammation? And I basically broke it down to a few different parts that you can look at. The first thing you could do is load up on anti-inflammatory foods, or even load up on anti-inflammatory medicine. Thinking about loading it, the best is kind of something that will give you like a 12-hour window. Every 12 hours, take it. So you only got to take 2 pills a day. And then, you could obviously do it every 4 hours with something a little bit like bigger, but that ability to take it every 12 hours just seems a little bit easier. And then as you start putting that half-life into your body, you want to actually stay on it for about 3 to 6 days. And then I do know some guys, some PTs, and some coaches that will actually say, take it until your gut hurts and then back off of it, completely get off of it. And then some coaches will talk about taking it during the cycle of training. So if you're going to train Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I probably take it Sunday night, and then I take it to Thursday, and then or Wednesday, Thursday morning, and then I get off for a day and then load it back up. So that way you're cycling on and off of it. Other people say take milk thistle and things like that, but I always think it's funny when you take a pill to get rid of another pill that you're taking. But helps clean up the liver and the kidney if you're really worried about it. But all in all, stay on some anti-inflammatory foods, and then load up the meds for a little bit, and then start working. The next thing is cutting back and slowly eliminating all inflammatory foods. So I know that when I get a little injured or I get banged up, I get a little bit depressed, and I immediately move to comfort food, which allows me to stay mentally happy and excited. So I know that if I got some aches and pains, I'm going to get as a reward, I'm going to get some crappy food. And then I got to understand that that's going to create some inflammation as well. And I can't stay on that for too long. And I have to be very, very aware of it. So understanding that, okay, that's great. You're a little depressed, and so you're starting to eat some shitty food. That's great. Get that comfort food in, and then move along. Don't stay there very long. Maybe make that a once a week situation. And then obviously you're moving towards something where if you have this injury for 3 to 6 weeks, you need to go and seek medical attention. But be aware of foods, drinks, and try to take them out for 30 to 90 days. I would highly recommend going on a high fat, low carbohydrate diet, and allowing kind of what I say is let the fat lube the joints, and then stay away from the sugars and the carbs to keep the inflammatory response down, and especially in the gut, right? So if you inflame the gut and you start creating a lot of inflammation in your gut, you're going to get it in your joints, and it just spreads around. And if you can fight it inside of your gut, you're fighting it in other places. That's an easy way to think of it. Looking at controlling your blood sugar levels is extremely important as well. And that's fairly easy to do just by choices of food. Lose weight. So that's the same thing whenever I feel like I'm starting to get too inflamed. I might be too big. I know that at one point when I was trying to get as big as humanly possible, and I was close to like 285, 288, the capillaries in my hands started popping because of how fat I was and how big I was. I was pretty strong too, but also there was a lot of pressure in my body and I had to be aware of it. Then, then manage your stress through making time for exercise and meditation. A lot of us make time for exercise. Very rare do we make time for meditation or some type of gratitude, or even something as simple as, like, that's why I like learning the new skill of drawing. It's more of a meditative state or a mantra for me. It gives me kind of like a place to go to center myself and learn a skill. But being able to manage my stress through a little bit of exercise, walking, getting outside, having fun, playing, things of that nature will allow for your body to feel better, and also too will bring the that inflammatory response down. And I know that some people are like, stress is really going to do that. Yeah, man, stress will do a lot. So just be aware of that. And then last thing here is break down your fitness and look at how you specifically are training and what is causing your inflammation. So perhaps the volume, the intensity is causing inflammation. Perhaps low caloric intake while training heavily is causing some irritation, maybe not sleeping well enough. So there's some type of recovery issue that you're having as well. So again, addressing the foods and what we drink, maybe taking some medication or something that will help bring it down manually. That's what I think of when I think of the meds. And then controlling the blood sugar, managing stress level through exercise and meditation. And then lastly, managing your training regimen, ensuring that that's not creating a pattern overload or it's time to move on in the phase. All right, man. Great question. I will answer tomorrow some other. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get on that later. All right. You guys have a great day.